Hello, I'm Notes, and 2014 is just coming to a close. I don't know about you, but this year has been kind of a letdown for me in terms of music and album releases. Most years I can put together kind of a top 5 or top 10 of the best albums that have been released that year. You know, the best work that an artist or group has been able to produce. Those albums that really stood out as being the best, you know, that came above everybody else. But this year I really can't do that. I mean, the most that we have is kind of a handful of really good albums. That's about it. You know, I really can't say that the works that have been produced this year were the best that these artists have been able to do. The ones that I really believe were the best of this year, we had Hill Communion from OPAC, which is a very, very beautiful album. It's a really great piece, but I wouldn't quite say that it's a full-on masterpiece like they have completed before. Demon from Gazpacho was a really good concept and a really well-executed project, but it definitely doesn't hold up as well as some of those past projects that they've been able to do, such as Night and TikTok. Even with Mastodon, with Once More Around the Sun, it was one of their best albums, and I might even argue possibly their best in terms of musicianship, in terms of playing, and in terms of just well orchestrated and a very well produced album. But it didn't really ring as well as some of their past projects. It wasn't as well received. The other problem this year is that I really can't even pinpoint those really terrible albums like I was able to do in the past. Those albums that just fell completely flat. Even with albums that I thought weren't the best that these artists have done, and perhaps were a little bit of a letdown, there was still some nuggets, something in there that kept me listening. Transatlantic's new album, Kaleidoscope, was an example of this, where I felt like it really wasn't the band's best project, but I still enjoyed listening to it. IQ's Road of Bones, I still cannot get into it. I still can't do it. But there are still some areas on this album that are still quite enjoyable to listen to. And even the new Pink Floyd album, even though it isn't really the masterpieces that they have done in the past, or even like Division Bell, where it's really like a really hard-hitting album, it still has some really nice movements in it, so I can't completely write it off. You know, when the most disappointing album of the year is Coldplay's Ghost Stories, they're still able to produce a song such as A Sky Full of Stars that might be my favorite song from them, even though this is probably my least favorite album that they've been able to put out. You know, when the biggest disappointment of the year is the lack of Fido's follow-up from his 2007 album Doomsday Afternoon that we've been promised since the release of Doomsday Afternoon. You know, I'm still waiting, man. I've been waiting now for a number of years, and I will continue to wait for that to be released. So once it does, I can't wait. But, you know, every year I'm waiting for it, and every year I'm just a little bit more disappointed that it hasn't been put out yet. Anyway, being the end of the year, I figure let's try something different, and I have some fan mail. So I thought, you know, wow, I have fan mail, this is amazing. And so I figured I'd read it to you guys. So I'm just gonna grab my computer here. I've got my fancy computer at work here. I've got the glare from the fan mail. So here we go. Dear Notes, I've been watching your videos. You've been watching my videos, it's great. That no sir, I don't like them. You get everything wrong. Who do you think Nick Manson is? Referring to him as Moore. What the hell? And Blue Sky from Devin Townsend? Come on, man. It's Sky Blue. What are you, a dyslexic moron? Can't pronounce anything right. It's volition, not violition. Stop while you're ahead, man. Just stop. Yours truly, Horseface. Horseface? Well, I figured the only fan mail I'd get is, you know, that guy. Anyway, get her back. So thanks, Horseface, for that. You know, so thanks for that. If you want to keep the fan mail coming, maybe let's keep it more fanish, yay? Anyways, getting back. Yes, I know I've made many mistakes, and as for mistakes, let's cap this 2014 off with a little bit of a Notes blooper reel. You know, these are the things that I've said over the course of the videos while making them, that, you know, I make mistakes like everybody else, so I figured let's just throw them all out there, have a little bit of fun, you know, send this year off with a bang. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Notes, actually, before I go, yeah, let me know what you guys actually think about this. I know I hate, as much as you guys probably do, I can't stand it when the talking head tells you to, you know, thumbs up the video, or leave comments below, or subscribe to my video channel. You guys do what you want to do. I figure let the quality of the videos dictate for you own to subscribe, to like. You don't need me telling you that. You guys are all adults, you're all mature. Do what you need to do. But I do want to know what you guys actually think here. What albums did you like from 2014? What albums were a bit of a letdown for you guys? What albums should I actually take a look of from 2014 that I haven't taken a look of? There's a few that I'm going to be reviewing in the next couple of weeks, so, you know, if you let me know about those, maybe I'll bump them up a little bit sooner, maybe give a couple call outs to anybody that messages me. And I am on Twitter, so again, I don't like people saying, hit me up on Twitter, do all that, but I am at Notes Reviews. Let me know what you think. Okay, notes out for 2014. I will see you guys in 2015. Yeah, okay. So we can say whatever we want, and it's in the magic of editing that I can change everything.
For real.
I know, right? Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. That was great. That was so good.
That's so mean.
I'm going to make this bigger so that I can see it. That's what it took.
Oh, that sounds fun. Oh my god.
Acting.
Horrible actor.
That's great. We'll just have an Aaron laugh track. A laugh track of one. Okay. IQ came on board in 1983 with their Tales of a... Okay, here we go. So IQ came onto the scene with their Tales from a Lush Attic. So in 1983, way back at the beginning, IQ put out their Tales of a Lush... from a Lush Attic. Play epic montage.
What is the line again?
It's okay. What is the line? Go. At first, I almost had to picture Cookie Monster singing it. I know that sounds weird, but picturing Cookie Monster as the lead singer did something for me, and it made me appreciate the music that much more. It's almost unsettling. And yeah. It bugs me. So instead of listening to one album on two sides, I'm now listening to 4 albums on 2 sides. Wait, no, that didn't make any sense. It's the other way around.
4 albums on 2 sides.
2 albums
Paradox.
on 4 sides. The concept of this album is based around a manuscript found in a Prague. That's fine. Like yes!
Nice.
I knew it! I'm gonna say that last part again.
No, it's trick or treat. It's been a
So even though this is an EP, it still feels a lot like an extended, well, it is an extended play. I'm gonna have to move my chair.
You just did an actor shake it out.
There we go. Okay, 2012, only 2 years ago? Holy jeez. I need to say something about that. Yeah, I'm gonna certain albums and then just kind of, yeah. No, I don't like that. Let's move this over and forward. There we go. Almost. There we go. Okay, so.
Oh my god, the horse is killing it!
And this is where I do this. really low in this frame. There we go. I'm going to try that again and actually sit up. Hello, I'm Notes. Nope, gotta do it from the other side. Hello, I'm Notes. Nope, wrong hand. Hey guys, Notes here. I want to try that again. That's a lot of good stuff right there.